Release your inner artist by brushing up your mini skills through fun and engaging classes at the Tampa Museum of Art. Here with details are Cassandra Abel and Anthony Record. Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning. Thanks for having us.
I was telling you before we got started, I love promoting the arts and I love what you're doing here. This is really kind of an expansion. I feel like when we mention art classes and we say brush up on your skills, maybe you don't have any yet. This is the time.
That's fine.
So give us the overall big picture on what you're doing here, because again, it's a lot.
It is a lot. So through a generous grant from Hillsborough County, as well as support from PNC Bank, we are able to bring our art classes out into
the masses.
Yes, out into Hillsborough County. So we have classes everywhere from West Chase Rec Center all the way down to Ruskin at the Firehouse Cultural Center. We're working with Winthrop Arts Factory in Riverview, and a little bit closer to the museum, we also offer classes at the Brian Glazier Family JCC in partnership with the City of Tampa.
So obviously the city, the county, I mean, we see art has been around since the beginning of time, right? I mean, what does it do for a community when you're able to offer these classes and get people involved, young, old? I mean, it doesn't matter.
Absolutely, it doesn't matter. So our classes are for everyone at every skill level. So early learners, so pre-K all the way through to seniors. And it's about self-expression, it's about engaging with materials, it's about learning something new, having fun, being creative. And that is amazing to bring to the community.
Talk about some of the classes specifically too, because I think some people get a little intimidated, or they assume that art is done one way or there's one medium. It's across the gamut, it's across the board.
Yeah, there's a huge range of classes right now. There's like a jewelry making class in session. There's a painting class that starts at the zoo actually, where you gather source material, photographs and sketches, and then go back to the studio and, you know, create more fully finished paintings based on those. But there's going to be a spray painting class coming up. There's all kinds of printmaking. How are the classes broken up? Obviously there's so many, so I'm sure they're probably individual, but I mean, is it going over several weeks? Is it, I mean, how are they kind of broken up? Yeah, so there's both. So there are going to be many that are simply kind of a one afternoon or one evening thing, but there are also ones where you can kind of engage over a longer period of time, where it's like 7 Saturdays or 5 Saturdays. So there's short ones and long ones.
And then who are teaching? Who's the people? Who are the artists teaching these classes?
Yeah, so it's either K through 12 art instructors or people who've taught art at the college level. But they're all artists who have like interesting contemporary art practices as well.
When you kind of look at the art scene as a whole, and certainly our area, I mean, I feel like we're rising. We continue to kind of raise the bar and how much art we accept and appreciate and are putting out. I mean, are you guys seeing that on your end?
Absolutely, absolutely. So Anthony mentioned the spray painting class, and we are seeing art coming out of buildings and onto the walls with all these wonderful murals all throughout Tampa Bay, and just bringing it to the community. So we're seeing it everywhere. Why not learn how to do it yourself?
And what do you think are the benefits when you get a community that's really, you know, behind the arts and supportive of the arts?
Yeah, I mean, it's great. And, you know, we do have like strong art communities in different pockets all over Tampa. And I think these classes really help to kind of generate their own little small communities as well, where you meet people, you know, who are interested in the same stuff.
Where is the best place to find out where the class, I mean, again, because they're all over the county, how do you find out when a class is starting, if you know, would be a good, not candidate, but a good participant, I guess.
You won't be graded.
Okay,
you know?
no. Okay, that's good to know. No grades at the end. No one fails at the end.
Exactly.
What's the best place to kind of sort it all out?
So you would head to tampamuseum.org and you will find the full schedule of classes there, and you'll also be able to enroll online as well.
And what else do we have coming up, by the way? Here you're working on something exciting for the fall.
Yeah, for the fall, I mean, we have a lot more of these longer classes, but we have a new series of Monday night workshops where you can just pop in for 3 hours, make something, learn something, you know, sort of get connected to the museum.
All right.
And others.
Yeah.
Well, thank you both so much. We appreciate your time this morning. And as you heard, get out there, get into the arts. You won't regret it. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much.